Then your divine messengers are flagging that they have an essential message to share about somebody who is at the forefront of your thoughts. This individual who is at the forefront of your thoughts is attempting to send you a message that may hold the responses you look for or the direction you require. What might this message at any point be, and how can it connect with your life's process? These inquiries have without a doubt mixed your interest and incited you to investigate the more profound significance behind these considerations. Type 1111 if you have any desire to guarantee this message. The human psyche is a perplexing snare of contemplations, feelings and associations, and when somebody possesses a noticeable spot in our viewpoints, it is frequently which is as it should be. The individual who is at the forefront of your thoughts might be attempting to convey something significant, something that resounds with their encounters, expectations or concerns. An association rises above actual presence, a bond that exists on a more profound, otherworldly level. Type 20 o'clock to 22 on the off chance that you put stock in God. Nothing God adds a layer of importance to these snapshots of association and instinct. It welcomes us to consider that there might be a heavenly reason behind the contemplations and sentiments that emerge inside us. A conviction urges us to listen cautiously to the messages of the heart and the murmurs of the spirit, for they might be directed by a higher power. Type 77 assuming you trust God. Timings. These snapshots of association with the individual who possesses your considerations are like murmurs from the universe encouraging you to focus that secret messages inside. It's an update that the bond you share with this individual rises above actual distance, what's more, time. Whether they are close or far, their presence in your viewpoints is a demonstration of the persevering nature of associations that are fashioned in the actual world as well as in the domains of the essence. Type 1111 if you have any desire to guarantee this message. As you think about the meaning of this association, think about how conceivable it is just the individual who is at the forefront of your thoughts is attempting to convey something indispensable. It very well may be a message of affection, compromise or essentially an indication of the effect you've had on one another's lives. These implicit messages frequently hold the ability to mend, rouse or give the direction you look for in your own excursion. Type 20 o'clock to 22 on the off chance that you put stock in God. On the off chance that in God urges us to see these minutes as heavenly in a retribution where our contemplations, what's more, sentiments are directed by a higher reason, it welcomes us to believe that there is an explanation for the association you share with this individual and that God's arrangement is unfurling in baffling ways. It could be a chance for development, recuperating or profound arousing that is past our quick getting it. Type 777 assuming you trust God. Timings. Confiding in God's timing implies having confidence that all things occur for an explanation and voluntarily. At the point when you sense that somebody is attempting to contact you through your viewpoints, it is an update that there is an incredible luck to these associations. It could be a second when both you and the other individual are prepared to get the message, offering an opportunity for significant change. Association type 88 in the event that you love God. Cherishing God motivates us to answer these messages with adoration and empathy similarly as we love the heavenly. It urges us to move toward the circumstance with an open heart liberated from decisions or assumptions. Thusly, we make a space for understanding and association, permitting the messages to stream uninhibitedly and really. All in all, the individual who is at the forefront of your thoughts is a conductor for messages that rise above the limits of reality. It is an update that our associations with others are woven into the texture of our reality, also, are directed by our higher power. In the embroidery of life, these associations and the messages, from the people who possess our contemplations, serve us dangers that tight spot us together. They help us to remember the interconnectedness of all creatures and the significant effect we have on one another's excursions. While the specific nature and motivation behind these messages might stay a secret, their presence is a demonstration of the intricacy and magnificence of human connections. As you dive further into the meaning of the individual who is at the forefront of your thoughts and the messages they might be attempting to convey, recall that your own instinct and inward insight can be significant aids. Simply the impulses that cause you to notice these contemplations and sentiments, for they may lead you to significant bits of knowledge and disclosures. Type 1111 if you have any desire to guarantee this message. Also think about taking part in transparent correspondence with the individual being referred to. Whether through a sincere discussion, a letter or one more type of association, communicating your considerations and sentiments can make an extension for understanding and shared development. It could be a chance to share your own encounters and contemplations, permitting the two players to acquire lucidity and conclusion. Type 2022 assuming you have confidence in God. Confidence in God urges us to see these minutes as a component of a heavenly plan that is past our perception. It welcomes us to give up to the direction of our higher power and trust that our ways are unfurling as they ought to. In any event, when the motivation behind these associations stays muddled, confidence can give a sense of harmony and consolation that everything is as it ought to be. Type 777 assuming you trust God. Timmings. Singing in God's timing implies embracing the current second and having confidence that the bits of the riddle will meet up when everything looks good. It permits you to deliver the requirement for surefire answers and on second thoughts center around the excursion of self-disclosure and association. In doing as such, you might find that the messages from the individual who possesses your considerations become more clear over the long haul. Type 8888 assuming you love God. Cherishing God urges us to move toward these circumstances with adoration, sympathy and empathy. It advises us that our collaborations with others ought to be directed by the adoration we hold for the heavenly. By stretching out affection and understanding to the individual being referred to, you make a space for amending, association and development. No matter what the idea of the message they are attempting to pass on, encasing the individual who is at the forefront of your thoughts and the messages they convey are a demonstration of the mind-boggling and strange nature of human connections. They advise us that our associations with others have a reason in any event, when that reason may not be quickly clear. To embrace these snapshots of association, trust in the unfurling of your excursion and approach them with an open heart and an eagerness to tune in and learn. A significant message is sitting tight for you in the following video where you'll hear it. Up to that point may you track down lucidity in figuring out in the messages that come your direction and may they lead you on a way of self-disclosure and otherworldly development.